introduction.
I am Kasturi Balakrishna Pai, the former manager of the Dakshina Kannada Cricket Association, an affiliate of Karnataka State Cricket Association, Bangalore. For several years, we have been fighting in and out of our capacity to take charge of the Nehru Maidan, which is called the important and most important and first and foremost cricket ground in Mangalore, that is Nehru Maidan. When I took over the Cricket Association managership, it was in a very bad condition because of the overuse of Nehru Maidan for all other activities except cricket, for which it was reserved even as per a court order. That is the sad part of it, that the association did not take much interest in getting rid of these activities which are detrimental to the cause of forming a good cricket ground in Bangalore. First of all, I took a lot of pain in getting ourselves a proper pitch in the Nehru Maidan where it was played, cricket was played as per the rules and regulations of the Karnataka State Cricket Association, Bangalore. The Karnataka State Cricket Association has 6 zonal centers as per their memorandum of association, of which Mangalore is also a zone having a jurisdiction over Dakshina Kannada and Udupi and Kodagu as such. We were always perturbed to tell that the Nehru Maidan was used for all other subsidiary activities of the municipal corporation and other bodies except cricket, for which they were always giving us some sort of trouble in holding our tournaments regularly and in having our regular practices for our children of different schools where they do not have even proper ground facilities also. Meanwhile, Karnataka Regional Engineering College, formerly known as Karnataka Regional Engineering College, presently known as NITK, was always coping with our association and helping us. In fact, they were the ones who had helped us a lot while holding our cricket activities, because Mangalore had already registered about 60 clubs and colleges, high schools and all. So for which when we hold the tournament, we require at least 5 to 6 months of time to finish our regular tournaments in time. So while going to Karnataka Regional Engineering College for on official duty of the association, I was always having a thought that I should look into Karnataka Regional Engineering College, where they had 2 very good grounds reserved for cricket only. They were playing only cricket on that ground, and where they had prepared good pitches and all. Meanwhile, my mind went on the person who was responsible for bringing such a big and vast institution to our districts, that is Dakshina Kannada, back in 1960s. I, being a distant relative to that person, who is known as the presently known as late Ullal Srinivas Malya, he being a veteran of 1950s and even earlier, was a political figure known to every person in and around, not only in Mangalore but also in the whole of the Karnataka state. A close associate of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India, and a close associate of all other national level leaders who were known to the entire nation, and a person who had a very good influential influential in the sense he was very close to those leaders who were running the affairs of the nation at the helm of our national movement, that is independence of India. And Sri Srinivas Mallya, who was a member of the Constituent Assembly also, and a very close person to all those ministers who took part in the national movement of getting independence from the British rule, was responsible for bringing up the undivided South Canara. Udupi was, for that matter, was a part of South Canara, and who was a member of the Constituent Assembly. Then, after the gaining the independence, he represented Udupi, that is used to be called as Mangalore 2, parliamentary seat in the national capital. He represented Udupi district as such. And being an MP and a person who talks a little and does a lot, in fact, he was responsible for bringing up the whole of South Canara to the present status of a very fast growing country, district. And not only that, it brought Srinivas Mallya brought a lot of institutions, one among that being the KREC at that time, presently known as National Institute of Technology. Then his attention drew the other factors, that is the roads, which is a primary factor which is required for the upbringing of any district headquarters or state headquarters, and links to different states in order, and different not only that, it connects the connectivity between two countries, different countries through the waterway. That is, he brought up the NMPT, New Mangalore Port Trust, which was brought up in Panambur, hardly about 10 kilometers from Mangalore. He brought up the New Mangalore Port Trust and gave a impetus to the district's development in one stroke. His connection with the top political figures at the center gave him such a link to other factors of the transport system, that is the air connectivity. And he brought up the Bajpayee Airport, that is in 1951, which was opened on 25/12/1951 at the Bajpayee, which is about 22 kilometers from Mangalore. Being a tabletop airport, it was a very small civil airport, civil aerodrome. Presently, now after a lapse of nearly 50 years and odd, it has become an international airport also, and most of the flights to Gulf countries, especially Qatar, Dubai, all the Gulf countries where there is plenty of oil and where there is a lot of job opportunities, especially from Kerala, from Dakshina Kannada, and most of the South Indian states used it as a airport to go to all the Gulf countries for a better future. And Kerala is one state which used this airport also for their ongoing developments in Gulf, and a lot of people right from the labor class and up till even civil engineers, mechanical engineers who studied at the Karnataka Regional Engineering College, Surathkal, also got a better opportunity instead of going within the country, and they used all the facilities available there. Apart from this, Malla was responsible for bringing up All India radio station, that is in Mangalore also, All India radio station, Karnataka Polytechnic. Then the roads which were connecting right from Kochi up till Bombay. All the highways were converted, all the small roads were given nice connectivity right from Cochin to up till Bombay, and all the roads, and especially the bridges. Most of the South Canara, undivided South Canara, are having a lot of small rivers in between them, between the two districts, between the two taluks also we had small district. Only the Kulur bridge was there, which was built during the British rule. After that, right from Mulki, then Brahmavar, Mabukal, Kundapur, then it comes Kasargod, then the connectivity comes to Goa. The next, our end of the South Canara is Kasargod, which is connecting the other side, being Gangoli side, which is also giving a connectivity to Karwar, which is the district headquarters of the North Canara. With the very next, this thing comes as Goa, which was a union territory during our independence time. Once Goa was liberated in 1961, it became a union territory though, but later on it was also given a status of state.